Okay, hold on to your iPhones, everyone, because today's the day. iOS 26 is officially here.
It really is.
And look, this isn't just your standard yearly update. Not at all.
No, definitely not.
We're talking one of Apple's biggest redesigns, biggest feature overhauls, well, in years, really.
It feels like a genuine shift this time.
Exactly. So our mission for this deep dive, we're going to unpack what's actually new, what's changed in a big way, and yeah, that burning question, is your current iPhone going to run it? Is it compatible?
Crucial question for so many people.
We'll sift through everything, get you the most important nuggets so you understand not just what they did, but why it matters for how you use your phone every day. Personally, I'm really keen to get into two things. This new liquid glass.
The visuals?
And the AI. The way they've integrated AI feels different, deeper.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's unpack this, because iOS 26, it really feels like something else.
It really does, and you hit the nail on the head. It's more than just an update. It feels like a change in philosophy from Apple, doesn't it? Towards something more fluid, more intuitive.
Yeah, anticipatory even.
Exactly, anticipatory. We'll be looking at how these changes might, fundamentally reshape how you use your iPhone day to day, not just add a few bells and whistles.
All right, let's get straight to it then. The first thing everyone needs to know, release date, September 15th, 2025. So it's out now. You can technically get it.
Right. Available today.
But compatibility, the big one. Will your phone actually support it?
The million-dollar question.
Good news first. If you got an iPhone 11 or anything newer, you're good. You're in.
Okay, so 11 onwards.
Yep, and that includes some of the SE models too, specifically the second generation and anything later than that.
So quite a decent range of devices, actually.
It is. Now, for those maybe checking their phone model right now, the ones not supported are the iPhone XR, the XS, and the XS Max.
Right, the A12 chip generation.
Exactly. Any older hardware with an A12 chip or less, basically phones from 2018 or earlier, they won't be getting iOS 26. So if that's your device, unfortunately, you might be sitting this major update out.
And that's really vital for managing expectations, isn't it? Before you get excited about all the shiny new features, first step, check your device. Know what's actually possible for your phone.
Absolutely. Okay, step one done.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the most obvious change. The thing you'll notice immediately. This is where it gets really interesting. The liquid glass design language.
Liquid glass. Sounds intriguing.
It really is. And look, it's not just like a minor visual tweak. It's a pretty profound transformation. Imagine your screen elements, menus, icons, notifications becoming more translucent. Glossier, actually kind of glass-like.
Okay.
We're talking rounded, dynamic visuals. It just changes the whole feel of the interface. Makes it seem more fluid, richer visually.
Feel less flat, more depth.
Exactly. It's almost like the software itself is interacting with your content in a new way. Shimmering. Almost. And specifically, think about the lock screen, the home screen. They've been totally reimagined. Widgets, icons. They respond more dynamically now to your touch, even to the background behind them.
Ah, so it's interactive.
Very. And there are new themes, like a clear theme, where backgrounds and icons just blend seamlessly with these glassy effects. It's a whole new look.
What's fascinating there is how that liquid glass idea, it's probably not just about looking cool, right? It sounds like a subtle but maybe powerful psychological shift in how you interact with the phone.
How so?
Well, by making the interface feel more alive, more physically responsive, Apple might be aiming to sort of reduce cognitive load.
Make it easier to process.
Yeah. The goal could be for the interface to almost disappear, letting you focus more on your content and less on, the buttons and menus themselves.
Making it more immersive. Less static.
Exactly. Leveraging those modern displays, maybe even promotion for extra fluidity.
That makes sense, the cognitive load idea. An interface shouldn't feel like a barrier.
Yeah.
But, quick question. Could something that dynamic and translucent, could it be, I don't know, distracting for some people?
That's a fair point.
Or maybe even an accessibility issue, if things are too see-through or constantly moving?
That's definitely an important consideration. Apple usually prioritizes accessibility pretty heavily, so you'd expect, or at least hope, there'll be settings to maybe dial back those effects, adjust the intensity.
Right, make it a choice.
Exactly, so it's not forced on everyone. Maybe that clear theme you mentioned is a bit more subdued for those who prefer things calmer.
Okay, good point. So we've got this stunning new look, the liquid glass, but that's just the surface, right?
Just the surface.
The real power, arguably, in iOS 26 is under the hood. It's the intelligence. Let's pivot to that core. Apple intelligence, the new AI features. What does this actually mean for how we use our phones day to day?
This is where things get really interesting, I think.
For me, the absolute headline feature, the one that just jumps out, is the real-time live translation.
Ah, yes.
For text, for FaceTime, even for regular phone calls.
Yeah.
Think about that. Real-time, instantaneous translation.
Breaking down communication barriers.
Right. This isn't just like adding a separate translation app. This sounds deeply integrated, systemic.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond that specific feature, they're saying AI tools are updated and integrated across pretty much all the core apps. Messages, phone, wallet, you name it.
Pervasive AI.
Yeah. Like messages get smarter. It might suggest polls based on your chat or even custom backgrounds that fit the conversation.
Context-aware suggestions.
Yeah, the phone app gets new stuff like call screening and something called hold assist.
What makes that live translation potentially so groundbreaking?
Yeah.
It isn't just the fact that it translates. We've had translation tech for a while.
Right.
It's that deep systemic integration you mentioned right into the communication layer itself. That strongly suggests it might be running at least partly on the device itself.
On-device AI.
Which usually means better privacy, lower latency, potentially a more nuanced understanding of context compared to just sending everything to the cloud.
Okay, that's a big deal for privacy.
Absolutely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, these AI features, they seem designed to make your daily interactions smoother, more proactive. Like the phone is starting to anticipate what you need, automating little tasks. It's not just cool tricks, it's aiming to be a genuinely smarter companion.
That distinction about on-device AI is really key, especially thinking about privacy and speed. But tell me more about those specific phone features, call screening and hold assist. The names sound useful, but what do they actually do? How do they improve those, let's be honest, often annoying phone interactions?
Okay, good question. Call screening, from what we understand, isn't just your basic spam blocker. Imagine your iPhone actually answering a call from an unknown number for you. Yeah, it would transcribe what the caller's saying in real time right there on your screen. And then you decide right then and there, do I pick up? Send it to voicemail. Or maybe even type a quick response for Siri to read back to them.
Wow, okay, so you get the info without having to actually talk to a potential telemarketer.
Exactly. It gives you control and information before you engage.
And hold assist. Please tell me it makes waiting on hold less painful.
That's the goal. It's not just a stopwatch for your hold time. The AI on your phone would actively listen for specific sound cues, like, when the hold music finally stops and a real human starts talking, or maybe a change in the recorded message. And it alerts you precisely when someone's actually back on the line.
So you put the phone down and do something else.
Exactly. It frees you up, tries to eliminate those minutes you spend just listening to terrible music, glued to the phone, makes hold times hopefully far less aggravating.
Okay, those sound like genuine quality of life upgrades. Using tech to solve real everyday frustrations. Love that.
It's practical AI.
Right. And it's not just those core communication functions getting smarter.
Yeah.
These improvements seem to ripple out across lots of the apps we use constantly. So beyond the big AI headlines, iOS 26 also brings a whole bunch of updates to other core apps and system functions. Things that will quietly but significantly make your daily phone use better.
The foundations.
Yeah. CarPlay gets updates, Maps, Wallet, Apple Music. They all see meaningful improvements.
Standard stuff, but important.
And for gamers, I know I've wasted time scrolling trying to find that one game I downloaded ages ago.
Oh, don't we all?
There's a brand new Games app. This replaces Game Center entirely.
Ah, okay. Central hub.
Exactly. A single unified place for all your games on your iPhone. No more hunting around. Everything's just there.
What's compelling about those kinds of updates, the maps, the wallet, the new Games app, is how they focus on refining the interactions you have dozens, maybe hundreds of times a day. While Liquid Glass and the big AI features grab the headlines, these improvements to the basic apps tackle common annoyances, make things more robust. That Games app, for instance. It isn't just a new icon. It probably reflects a wider strategy to streamline how you find and manage content across Apple's whole ecosystem. Makes the iPhone an even stronger gaming device by just simplifying things.
Good point. Streamlining. And speaking of making life easier, let's touch on a few other features that really round out this update. Things covering inclusivity, productivity, and how your iPhone plays with your other Apple gear.
The ecosystem effect.
Right. So the update apparently brings better accessibility options, Things like enhanced reading modes, improved motion cues,
Yeah,
making the iPhone even more usable for more people.
always good to see.
And for productivity, the Reminders app is getting a serious boost. It's smarter.
How so?
It can apparently suggest tasks or even grocery items based on things it sees in your texts or emails.
Whoa, proactive reminders.
Yeah. Imagine your phone basically saying, hey, you mentioned needing milk in that text. Want me to add it to your shopping list? Without you even asking.
That's next level smart productivity, really anticipating needs.
Definitely. And for those of us deep in the Apple ecosystem, there's improved integration with AirPods and Beats. The example given was the Powerbeats Pro 2 potentially gaining new fitness and heart rate features specifically with iOS 26.
Ah, so the OS unlocks hardware capabilities.
Seems like it. It shows the update isn't just about the phone in isolation, but about enhancing the whole network of devices you might own, connecting them more deeply.
Taken together, these features really show Apple focusing on that holistic user experience. They're addressing diverse needs, from crucial accessibility improvements to that seamless device integration.
It's not just throwing features at the wall.
No, it feels more like they're thoughtfully connecting them, trying to create a more cohesive, intelligent digital bubble around the user. That Smarter Reminders app, especially, that really highlights how pervasive this Apple Intelligence is meant to be, actively scanning your communications to offer relevant, context-aware help. That's a subtle but pretty powerful step towards a truly anticipatory operating system.
Agreed. Okay, so we've covered the exciting new stuff, the practical app updates, but let's just quickly circle back to the hardware limits just for absolute clarity.
Good idea. Always worth repeating.
As we said, iPhone XR, XS, X Max, and anything older with an A12 chip or less. No iOS 26 for those devices.
Cutoff point is clear.
And one important caveat we should mention.
Yeah.
Some features might be limited by region or language.
Ah, the small print.
Yeah. For instance, those amazing real-time translation features we talked about. Their availability might vary depending on where you live or which specific languages you need.
Right, so Spanish might work day one, but maybe not, say, Thai immediately everywhere.
Exactly. So while the main update is global, some of the really advanced stuff might have a staggered rollout geographically or linguistically.
And that's a crucial detail for listeners. It's important to realize that not every single person updating will get the entire suite of features right away, or maybe ever, depending on their hardware and location. Managing those expectations is key to understanding what iOS 26 means for you specifically.
Definitely. Okay, so we've walked through the liquid glass design,
Visually stunning.
the powerful new AI feature,
Game-changing potential there.
all the app and system improvements.
Quality of life stuff.
Now, the big decision for you, listening right now, should you hit that update button right away?
The moment of truth.
Let's quickly recap the pros. The benefits are clear. You get that amazing new visual redesign. You get the absolute latest privacy and security patches, which is always important.
Crucial.
You get those potentially groundbreaking AI and translation features.
Yeah.
And improvements across tons of apps you use every day. It's a really compelling package. Promises a much more modern, much smarter experience.
It sounds very tempting.
It does. But it's always wise to consider the other side, especially with a major point of release like this.
Always.
There's always the chance of early bugs. It's just common with big software launches. Things might be a bit quirky at first.
Stability concerns.
Right. You might also notice some performance differences, particularly if you're on an older iPhone that is still compatible. These new features, the visuals, they can be more demanding on the hardware.
Could feel a bit slower on older supported phones.
Possibly. And as we just mentioned, some features might not even be available on those older compatible models, or they might be locked to certain regions for now.
So the experience might not be uniform even across supported devices.
Exactly.
Look, ultimately, the decision to update right away, it's a personal call, isn't it? You're balancing that excitement for the new stuff against, well, a bit of caution.
Sensible approach.
To minimize potential headaches, if you do decide to update soon, please back up your phone first.
Yes.
Make sure you actually have enough free storage space. These updates can be pretty big.
Good point.
And make sure your battery is well charged, or just plug it in while it updates. You don't want it dying halfway through.
Basic stuff, but easily forgotten.
Totally. These simple steps can save you a world of frustration, ensure a much smoother transition into iOS 26.
Well, there you have it. iOS 26. It really feels like a bold move from Apple.
It does.
A significant leap forward for mobile operating systems. from that mesmerizing liquid glass aesthetic
Mm-hmm.
to those deeper, more integrated AI enhancements. It's clear this is not just another iterative update. It feels like it's redefining things a bit.
Yeah, redefining expectations for what our phones can be.
Ex-
So, thinking about everything we've discussed, what stands out most to you listening? Is it the visual overhaul, the real-time translation, maybe the smarter apps like reminders? Which features really resonate with how you use your iPhone every day? It's a good moment to reflect, how might this tech actually improve your digital life?
That's a great question for everyone listening. And for me, doing this deep dive, it really makes me wonder, are we seeing a fundamental shift here in our relationship with our iPhones?
How do you?
It feels like we're moving beyond just a static tool, a static interface, towards something that's genuinely dynamic, an intelligent companion.
That anticipates.
Yeah, anticipates our needs more, helps facilitate connections in new ways. It's less like just a device and more like, well, almost an extension of us, learning, adapting, maybe even subtly guiding us a bit through our digital lives.
Interesting thought. The phone as a proactive partner.
Kind of. What an exciting time to be an iPhone user, really. Lots to explore here.